Impossible is nothing. Impossible is nothing, Toastmaster Uday.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. The topic for today is impossible is nothing for a success. If you take the word impossible, it is I am possible. Very true for success. I do remember a quote from Napoleon. Napoleon told that in a dictionary of a person, if it is impossible, he is a fool. Just a fool. Life in this world can achieve a lot of things. You can, if you have determination, if you have courage, and if you have patience, you can achieve your goal. Anything in the world. And Napoleon has achieved a lot of things. He was a successful person in his life. And I will tell you about my own story of success in life. When I was in class 7, I was very bad in maths. I never used to study maths. Whenever problem used to come, it took half an hour to 1 hour to complete that problem. And whole year I did not study. 2 days before my examination, the final exam, I told my dad, I did not study what I do in my examination. First he was very angry. He told, what you have done? Then he calmed down himself and asked, why you did not study? I told, I'm afraid of maths. He told me the importance of maths in life and motivated me to study for next 2 days. Next 2 days was maths in my life. I was studying maths. When I was eating, I was thinking about maths only. When I was sleeping, I was thinking about maths only. It was maths, maths, maths for 2 days in my life. And I did go for examination. I was surprised to see the result in my life. I got 87 marks. And it was like big surprise for me. But it was not a surprise for my dad. Because he told, I know how much hard work you have done for these 2 days. And this brought the success to you because you gave not only 100% but 200%. So this was a success story for me and which motivated me for whole life. And I do remember one lady who was big motivator for most of the people. How many of you have seen movie Black? Most of you. In movie Black, it is one of the successful movie where Rani Mukherjee played a role of Helen Keller. Who was Helen Keller? Helen Keller was a girl who was born in Alabama. She was a normal child when she was born. But when she was 15 months old, she suffered from acute stomach infection and fever, very high fever, which infected her brain and she was deaf and blind. Life was full of darkness for her. She could not think of anything, only frustration in her life, only frustration. And she hated life as well as her parents also, who were dear and dear to her. But life changed for her when her governess, Sivila, came to her life. She taught her how to come out of the frustration. She taught her how to live life. And it was that she couldn't speak any word. It took long 16 years to spell out a word or speak out a word. And she, Sivila wrote in her palm, doll, and she could speak doll, and she was so happy. After 16 years, she could speak one word, that is doll, and she felt like she was a doll. And her life, there, out of darkness, came a small light, and which was a success story. And the success was so much that at the age of 40, she graduated from her college. And not that this is over. She was a very good author, as well as she also helped the workers who were working in factory. She wanted to improve their life. As well as also she wanted to improve the people or the disabled people who need her and wanted her to support them, because she was one of the most popular person, and she got an invitation from United States of America president. He wanted her to meet him. So this was a success story for her, and she motivated a lot of people in this world. So I think, everyone, that there is a success story in your life also. Just remember that success story. Like Babu Ram told that he has a success story. Every one of us have a success story. So please do remember that success story and be successful in your life. Thank you.